Let's turn being stuck at home into something fun by playing a variety of puppy training games. In this video, I'm going to share 5 categories of training games. Some do have some overlap, but I'll explain as we go. Before we begin, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Be sure to get notified when next week's video goes live. Michelle here, your certified trainer with How to Train a Dream Dog. I'm going to touch on canine enrichment games, crate training games, impulse control games, obedience games, and distraction training games. Remember, when we keep our puppy busy, they stay out of trouble. Tire out your puppy both physically and mentally, and you'll be left with a much more relaxed puppy, and a puppy that can focus and listen better, too. The first category I'm going to talk about is canine enrichment games. These are games that are designed to stimulate your puppy's brain and tire them out both mentally and physically, which is something we should be doing with our dogs at least a few times throughout the day. Now, I put a link to a few canine enrichment toys in the description below, but if you want to make something at home using things found around the house, you're going to want to make sure you watch this video here. Alright, the idea is your dog has to learn how to paw at it or bat at it or move whatever it is around to get the rewards out. Rewards are things like maybe their food kibble or tiny training treats. Your puppy has to figure out the best way to solve the puzzle. I also love to work on puppy exercise games like the ones shown in this video, where we can create fun obstacle courses out of things found around your home. Your puppy will build confidence, and you two will build an even stronger bond together as you work through these activities. Next up, crate training games. Every puppy needs to learn to love their crate so that they can stay safe when you're not around. We use the crate with our puppies to keep them safe and to give them a quiet space to have some downtime when they get overstimulated. Since puppies need periodic naps throughout the day, we want to make sure we provide a safe, quiet place for them to rest. Otherwise, puppies will continue to play and get overstimulated, which leads to bad behaviors like biting and barking and not being able to listen or focus. When we play our crate training games, the idea is to teach our puppies that going inside the crate is far better than staying outside of the crate. We want our puppies running to the crate and begging for us to open the door. I'm going to recommend that you watch this video here to get all the details on how to play this game with your puppy. It's going to also help you if you're having trouble with crate training your puppy at bedtime. There are some really great tips in this video that will help your puppy learn to love their crate. Now, one of the things I do with all new puppies is cover their crate. And we want to make sure that when we cover the crate, we put something bigger over the top of the crate so that the sheet or the blanket that doesn't touch the sides and our puppy can't pull it in and start chewing on it. I also tend to use calming music as well as a DAP or dog appeasing pheromone when my puppies are in their crate. The dog appeasing pheromone is similar to a scent the mother dog gives to her pups to calm them down. I talk more about that in this video here. I'll also leave a link to the product in the description below. Now, another really great skill to work on is impulse control, and there are many games we can play to work on this skill. The idea is we want to teach our puppies how to think before they react. So if your puppy gets overly excited about something, we want to teach them how to remain calm and get rewarded for good behavior instead of getting rewarded for unwanted behavior, like jumping or barking or chewing. I like to combine my impulse control games with my obedience training games, which is number 4 on my list. When I work on obedience training games, I'm working on things like sit and down and stay and coming when called and leash walking skills and a ton more. There's more to it than actually teaching a dog just sit down and stay with limited distractions. Now, I covered this inside my 30-Day to Puppy Perfection program. The program can be done at home and it's completely online. All students get access to over 40+ training videos, including games to work on obedience and manners and great listening skills and impulse control. The idea is that we take all those skills and we apply them to real-life, everyday situations. like being able to get your puppy to sit quietly while you eat dinner or watch a movie instead of beg, or how to sit nicely when people come in the door instead of jumping all over them. And I also cover how to teach your puppy to walk nicely down the street without pulling or dragging you towards something that they want. These games are designed to help you and your puppy have a stronger relationship together. A strong relationship means your puppy is going to hang on every word you say. This means that when you call your puppy to come, they're going to actually listen and avoid distractions. They're going to come running to you. Now, 30 Days to Puppy Perfection also includes access to me, your certified trainer, whenever you have questions and you need personalized support and feedback on any problems you're experiencing with your puppy. Now, these training games really help you train your puppy faster too, because you're both going to be having so much fun together. I'll put a link to this in the description below. Now, on to number 5. It's distraction training games. This means we want to teach our puppy that even though they may see something more exciting and distracting, paying attention to us is far better and safer most of the time. Our goal is to teach our puppy to tune out those distractions and stay more focused on us. So for example, I might work on sit and stay and then roll a ball away or shuffle past my puppy. My puppy has to maintain their sit and stay without getting up. Most people turn the training dial up too quickly when they work on these kinds of games. Now, I want you to think of the training dial as a dial that increases things like distance, distraction, duration, and diversity, or our different locations. So for example, if my puppy is in a sit and stay and I try to roll that ball past them before they actually have an understanding of what sit and stay really mean, I've cranked my dial up too quickly. I have to gradually increase that training dial. So the first thing I might start with is a puppy in a sit and stay for only a couple seconds before I release them. This also means there aren't any distractions when we first start. I might then add a small distraction of me moving my arms or picking up my feet, but not moving away from my puppy just yet. Moving away might be that dial cranked up significantly too soon. I think this is one of the reasons that most puppy owners get super frustrated. They tend to kind of crank that dial up too quickly, and this is definitely something I do cover inside that puppy program that I mentioned before, the online program, 30 Days to Puppy Perfection. You have to combat puppy boredom by making sure you engage in one or more of these games with your puppy. All right, in the comments below, let me know how you're going to keep your puppy busy at home.